Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we begin a powerful journey together, a journey into the secret psychology of unstoppable people. As you listen, you will not only improve your English, but also discover the hidden force that helps people rise above every obstacle in life. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why some people never give up? Why do some rise again and again, even after failure, while others stop when life gets hard? What makes the difference? My friend, the answer is not luck. It is not talent. The answer is psychology. The way unstoppable people think, the way they believe, and the way they act when the world tries to break them. The fire inside. Unstoppable people carry something inside them that others do not. It is not money. It is not education. It is a fire. This fire is invisible, but it burns brighter than any obstacle. It is the voice inside that whispers, "Keep going. Do not stop." Think of a candle in the dark. The room may be full of shadows. The air may be heavy with fear. But one small flame changes everything. One flame gives direction. One flame gives hope. For unstoppable people, that flame never dies. Even when storms try to blow it out, they cover it with their hands, they protect it, and they keep walking forward with light in their hearts. This fire is what psychologists call intrinsic motivation. It does not come from outside. It is not about praise or applause or rewards. It comes from within. It is the deep belief that the journey matters, that growth matters, that every step forward has value. Vision that pulls you forward. Now let us speak of vision. Imagine two travelers walking through a forest. One has a map, the other does not. Who will reach the destination first? The one with the map. Unstoppable people live with a map in their mind. Their vision is so strong it pulls them forward even when their legs are weak. They see the goal before it exists. They feel it. They imagine it. They taste it. Vision is not a soft dream. It is a living picture inside the heart. Without vision, people wander. They wake up, they work, they eat, they sleep. But nothing feels meaningful. With vision, every action has purpose. Every sacrifice has value. Every moment becomes a step toward something greater, the power of belief. But vision alone is not enough. You must believe you can reach it. Belief is like the wings of a bird. Without wings, you cannot fly. Without belief, vision remains only a dream. Unstoppable people carry a powerful belief. I can grow. I can change. I can learn. They are not afraid to start small. They are not ashamed of mistakes. They know that strength comes from practice, and practice comes from failure. Think of a seed planted in the soil. At first, it looks like nothing. Small, weak, invisible. But inside that seed is a giant tree, waiting to grow. Belief is the water that feeds the seed. Without it, nothing grows. With it, the seed becomes unstoppable. Discipline of the mind. Life is noisy. Distractions are everywhere. The world says, take the easy road. Rest now, quit now. But unstoppable people train their minds like warriors train their swords. They cut away fear. They cut away doubt. They replace weakness with focus. Discipline does not mean they never feel tired. It does not mean they never feel afraid. Discipline means they move forward anyway. They wake up when the alarm rings, even when the bed feels warm. They study when their friends are out playing. They keep running when their body says stop. Why? Because discipline creates freedom. When you control your mind, you control your life. Without discipline, you are a prisoner of moods, emotions, and distractions. With discipline, you are the master of your own destiny. The relationship with failure. Now let us talk about failure. For most people, failure is the end. It feels heavy. It feels painful. It feels like proof that they are not good enough. But for unstoppable people, failure is not the end. It is the beginning. Unstoppable people have a secret relationship with failure. They welcome it. They study it. They ask, what is this failure trying to teach me? Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every fall becomes training. Every defeat becomes fuel for the next attempt. Think of a child learning to walk. The child falls again and again. But the child does not quit. The child does not say, walking is not for me. Number. The child stands up. The child tries again. And one day, the child runs. That same spirit lives inside unstoppable people. The energy of persistence. There is one more secret. Persistence. The ability to continue, even when everything inside says stop. Persistence is like water cutting through stone. One drop may look weak, but over time, drop by drop, it shapes even the hardest rock. Unstoppable people understand this truth. They may move slowly, they may stumble, but they never stop. Day after day, step after step, they keep going until the impossible becomes possible. And here is the beauty. Persistence is not only about action, it is about patience. It is about trusting the process. It is about knowing that every small effort builds the foundation for greatness. The psychology in daily life. Now let us bring this down to daily life. You do not need to climb a mountain to be unstoppable. You do not need to invent something new or change the world. Being unstoppable begins with small choices. It is the student who studies one more hour even when tired. It is the worker who keeps learning, even when no one notices. It is the parent who sacrifices for their children, even when exhausted. It is the dreamer who takes one step closer every single day. These small acts may look ordinary, but they are the roots of an unstoppable life. The inner voice. One of the strongest tools of unstoppable people is their inner voice. Everyone has a voice inside their head. For many, that voice is negative. It says, you are not good enough. You will fail. Do not even try. But unstoppable people train their inner voice to be different. Their voice says, I am strong. I am capable. I will rise again. This is not blind optimism. It is not pretending that problems do not exist. It is courage. It is self-talk that gives strength instead of weakness. Remember this. The words you speak to yourself are the most powerful words you will ever hear. If you repeat them long enough, you will believe them. And once you believe, you will act. The power of purpose. Another secret is purpose. Purpose is deeper than goals. Goals are about what purpose is, about why. Why are you doing this? Why are you walking this path? Why does it matter? When purpose is strong, nothing can stop you. Pain becomes easier. Sacrifice becomes lighter. Fear becomes smaller. Because you know why you are here. You know what you are fighting for. Unstoppable people live with this purpose. For some, it is family. For some, it is service. For some, it is creation. The reason may be different, but the effect is the same. Purpose makes them unstoppable. Resilience in storms. Life will always bring storms, times of loss, times of pain, times when everything feels dark. But resilience is the shield of unstoppable people. Resilience means you bend, but you do not break. Think of a tree in the wind. The storm pushes it, shakes it, bends it low. But because its roots are deep, the tree does not fall. When the storm ends, it stands tall again. Resilience is those roots. It is the ability to recover, to heal, to rise once more. And the more storms you face, the deeper your roots become. That is why unstoppable people do not fear struggle. They see it as training. They see it as growth. The final secret. Faith in the future. At the core of unstoppable psychology is one final secret: faith. Faith is not about religion here. Faith is the deep trust that tomorrow can be better than today. Faith is the belief that your effort is not wasted, that your story is not over, that your future is waiting for you. Without faith, life feels empty. Without faith, people give up. But with faith, even the darkest night cannot destroy hope. And with hope, the human spirit becomes unstoppable. So, my friend, now you know the psychology of unstoppable people. It is not one secret, but many working together. A fire inside the heart, a vision that guides the way, a belief in growth, discipline of the mind, a new relationship with failure, the patience of persistence, the strength of purpose, the resilience of roots, and the faith that tomorrow will be brighter. This is the true psychology of the unstoppable. And the good news is this: it is not only for the chosen few, it is for you. It is for anyone who decides, I will rise, I will grow, I will never stop. So hold this story close. Practice these secrets in your own life. And as you do, you will not only improve your English, but you will also discover the unstoppable power inside yourself.